Hello. As I started this channel to try to help people and warn people and try to make people see the light into their own life and into this disorder, I, as you know, watch everything I can find my hands on that might be related to this disorder. I came across what I consider required viewing mini setup. Required viewing for all of us. It is 40 minutes. I pulled it up so I can read you the exact title. It's on YouTube, and it's called Casanova Conman: How Hamish McLaren Swindled Women Out of 70 Million. Please devote 40 minutes. Throughout the entire time I'm watching this special, and all I could think of was, he's just a bigger version of my narcissist. And my narcissist maybe would love to have swindled 70 million out of a trail of women. Maybe my narcissist isn't as charming, as good looking, as smart, as manipulative, as successful in pulling the wool over people's eyes, right? So the bigger the narcissist, the bigger their playing field. This cat goes on to swindle 70 million. He's in prison. The millions of dollars are still missing, but there's a trail of women on the special. 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 of his ex-victims, and two of them are friends now. They talk. It's hilarious. To think, not hilarious, funny, that's not what I'm trying to say. But it's unbelievable to me that this man weaseled his way through life, and this is going to need a follow-up video when I talk specifically about the money thing, because, again, which I've already made a video about the money thing, because women get caught all the time in this way. He charmed his way into their hearts, pretended to be smart. He was apparently good enough at the game that he did it until he got caught. And what's funny to me about this special, and this is the reason I started this channel, is to bring awareness and help people learn. What's funny about this program, in 40 minutes, the word narcissistic personality disorder, narcissism, narcissist, doesn't get spoken one time. It's not even on the minds of the people making it. It's not on the lips of the people talking in it. It's just still such an unspoken disorder that this man, they say he's evil incarnate and blah, 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 and they're interviewing people and whatever they're calling him, but nobody says narcissism. It is that still an unknown disorder. If any of these women had received even just 150 videos I've made, maybe their eyes would have been a little more open and they would have said, whoa, 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 what's that? What are you doing? Nope. Very nice women. And they discuss him like he was everything to them in the beginning. So they're talking about love bombing. They discuss him like, well, one girl says he made himself be an investment banker because he knew that that would be exactly what I would fall in love with. That's the mirroring we talk about. Every single thing we talk about, if you watch this 40 minutes, every single thing we talk about, but they don't use the verbiage that this industry has come to call all of their different things that they do. So the love bombing, oh yeah, he did it to each one of them. The mirroring, oh yeah, did it to each one of them. One of his first victims that he had, that they show, is she has children, he marries her, and he's everything to these boys. Takes them surfing, takes them, That's in the love bombing phase. She marries him. The next lady, same thing. She loses over $1 million to him. The next victim, over $300,000 to him. And you know, when I look at it and I realize the entitlement that he felt to these things is deplorable. But that sense of entitlement is what we have all learned is the essence of the narcissist. He felt entitled. And he would go from one to another, to another, to another. From what I gathered from the special, even with the boys of the marriage, he took off to his next victim, and I don't think they ever got any answers from him. As to, because one of the sons is on there going, I just want to ask him, was anything real? The kid is saying that. He's grown, young man. And then the women sit there and say exactly what we all know but don't want to admit. They sit there now, not with him, and they say none of it was real. I'm broken hearted when I watch her say, she's like, none of it was real. It was a game from the beginning. It was a ploy from the beginning. He was playing us from the beginning. And I just feel if you watch this special, you will see things in common. Now, my narcissist is a hoodlum. Okay? He is. He's a hoodlum. He self-admittedly says it. I'm from here. I did this for a living. Now, I don't like to call anyone a hoodlum, but he is. He's like, I'm from the city. I'm from this and that. He's not in the upper echelons where he's going to get to these people and pretend to be this kind of guy that anyone's going to give this cat $1 million. But this guy's playing investment banker and give me your money and I'll invest it for you. Instead, he takes her money, uses that money to pretend to live the life of a rich person. So as he's doing things for her, buying things for her, renting them suites, it's her money he's using. She thinks her $800,000 or whatever went into investments. He's using it. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. And these are bright, successful, seem like perfectly well-adjusted women. And they were all duped by him. It can happen to anybody. And when they are all talking at the end and they know each other and they're bonding now over their experiences with this person, I find that to be extremely strengthening to watch that, because now they're discovering, wow. Now, it's hurtful. You know, they sit there in the camera and they say, how can somebody, you know, they're shocked. Just like we are all shocked. And not to say if they had the name narcissistic personality disorder, it would make it easier to deal with for them. But it certainly made it easier to deal with for me when I learned about it, because then I realized it's not me. It's not me. They target who they see the target from a mile away. And they pick the people that will garner them what they seek. I'm telling you, this is required viewing, like now. Well, okay, maybe you're working, but the first time you get 40 minutes, pull it up on YouTube, and you will see similarities with what these women say with what you've gone through. I promise. It's exact. It's every stage of the relationship, but on a bigger scale. Right? That's high dollars you're talking about. 70 million. Or losing $1 million to somebody, over $1 million. And these women are lovely girls. They're all lovely women. Pretty. They seem to have nice lives going on. And boom, in comes this guy and he wrecks it. I think we all need to be on the lookout. And we need to get this disorder word spread far and wide. This special was made a year ago. And it doesn't even say narcissism in it. Please, if you know that this is, you're in here, please share these videos. Make people watch them. Make them go wild. Because nobody knows still The videos I look up are years and years old. People still don't know. This guy is a classic from far away. The only difference is with him is he's bigger, more, and he was apparently maybe, more charming, and maybe he was absolutely the most cunning con man on earth, and he got into these people and he made his way through their life and wrecked it. They seem like they're smiling and doing okay, so they survived, and he's in prison. But when you watch this special, you will see markings and things that ring like a bell. Please watch it.